What's good, friends? Christopher with the Hope Easy Life, and today I want to talk about making money because there's fundamentally three ways to make money, and most people only focus on one or two of these ways. But as we all know, the 1% has almost all of the money, and the 99% has virtually no money. And there's a reason for this, and it's a lot of cultural programming, things we pick up from parents, teachers, school, media, things of this nature. But let me help shed a little bit of light on how you can move yourself from poverty, middle class, into wealth. So fundamentally, the first way that almost everybody uses to make money is trading time for money, i.e. get a job. And this makes sense. Most people in this country are employees, and so they teach their kids how to be an employee. The problem that a lot of younger folks, this certainly started happening in my generation, but it's way worse for the younger generations today, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, is we're told, go to college so you can get a good job and you can make good money. The problem is college is absurdly expensive. And there's a number of reasons for this. For example, the more government aid that goes into helping people get into college, by law, the higher tuition prices have to get. And so this is why people are graduating with $100,000, $200,000 of debt that they then become a slave to. Even if they get that good paying job, they've got such a mountain of debt that they're not actually able to live the kind of life that they thought they'd be able to live by going to college and getting that good job. And this is what I want to help people break out of. Now, even if, let's say you didn't go to college, or maybe you dropped out, or you went to a community college or something less expensive and you don't have that mountain of debt, you still probably went into employment getting a job. The problem is we all only have 24 hours a day. So even if you're making $50, $100, $250, $500 an hour, there is a cap to how much money you're going to make. Now, me personally, what I'm looking to do is generate generational wealth. I want to take care of my grandkids. You know what I mean? Now, the only way to do that is to break outside of this time for money trap. Because with 24 hours in a day, you can never make multiple lifetimes worth of wealth by trading your time for money. It's a fundamentally impossible thing to do. And so the key is what you want to be doing is you want to step outside of that paradigm. And the next way to make money is one method of doing so, and that's investing, whether it be gold, stocks, crypto, anything of this nature, real estate, property, etc. You can then have your money make you money. Now, this is a great way to sort of build a nest egg, but fundamentally, it's not going to be bringing you any income because when you remove the principal of your investment, then the ability for the eighth wonder of the world, compound interest, to do its thing gets diminished. Ultimately, you want to keep adding to your principal of your investment so that your gains get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So, how do the wealthy people actually get wealthy? Well, they do it with this third method, which is creating multiple passive streams of income, i.e. creating income-producing assets. And this can be all kinds of different things. There's never been an easier time in human existence to create income-producing assets. They can be things like books, courses. It can be content on social media. Think of your biggest YouTube subscribers, your YouTube channels that you follow with millions of subscribers. Each one of those videos generates them income over and over and over and over and over again, right? If you write a book and you sell 1 million copies of it in the first couple of years, and it's a really, really good book that people really, really like, and it just keeps buying over and over and over and over again, guess what? You've got a passive income stream. If you have a course that you put up on some sort of a platform, your own platform or another, and it just sells over and over and over again, this is how you start making money when you sleep, making money when you're on vacation, making money when you're out to dinner with friends or family, making money when you're at your favorite concert. This is how you generate generational wealth because you're no longer constrained by that 24-hour clock. Now, a big reason people don't do this is one, they don't know how. Does that sound like you? Or two, they've never heard of this idea. Maybe that's you. And the thing is that again, it has never been easier to do this. The other hurdle that people run into is we all like instant gratification. And the things that you initially create, they're not going to bring in money initially. You're going to have to do work to get to build a brand, to build an audience that ultimately trusts you, sees credibility in you, and buys the things that you have for sale. So this is why so many folks don't do this, is because we all want it to happen right now. But it's not going to happen right now. You're going to build something up. And as you build it, all of a sudden you become an overnight success where everything is blown up for you and people see everything blowing up for you, but they don't see the time that went in before that. And so that's what, again, my book, Deadbeat to Easy Street, is going to help you do, is come up with this business model, come up with things that you can create so you can serve the people that you're called to serve by using the credibility that you have, because there has never been another human being on this planet, and there never will be another human being on this planet who has the unique set of skills, gifts, and experiences that you have. Your assignment is specifically for you. You are one of one. You are the best of the best if you embrace this mindset. And by embracing this mindset, by putting in that consistent effort over time, your success, your wealth is guaranteed. It is a factual, fundamental law of the universe, as clear as the speed of light, as the Fibonacci sequence, as gravity. It will happen. And the trick is you have to recognize that you might need to operate by faith instead of sight. Because again, you're not going to see the immediate results in your bank account. You're not going to see the immediate results on, the social media channel that you're building up. These types of things. It will take time, it will take effort, it will take consistency. But just like hiking, just like climbing to the top of the mountain, if you keep putting one foot after the next, you will get to the top of the mountain. And so again, go ahead, pick up a copy of my book where I distill almost 40 years of my life, extreme hardships, loss, sacrifice, into these lessons in a clear, linear way, laid out so that you can take yourself out of sort of the trapped mindset with the time for money trap and get onto Easy Street, where you have full autonomy and freedom over your day. You can do what you want to do when you want to do it. Everything costs the same, because instead of looking at it as a price that you have to trade time for, you recognize that you simply need to create the asset that will generate that income. And so you're only limited by what you can come up with in your mind. And this is what I want to inspire you to do, is to get more creative, think more laterally, because this is ultimately what separates us from all of the other animals on this planet, is we can think laterally to get around and to solve problems in unique ways. We can step outside of the paradigm that conformity puts everybody into, because that's what our world teaches us, especially public schools, is to conform to this nonsensical idea of normal. And as it does, it tells you certain things you think about are silly, are odd, are weird, and don't make sense. And so you got to think within this narrow band. And everybody that's existing in that band is trapped. These are the bars of the matrix. And so again, I'm calling you to step out of that matrix, to break free from that cage. And if you need help, definitely get at me. Again, links in the description on how to get the book, how to connect with me through my website, hopezy.life, hopezy.life. My name again is Christopher. I love you. I thank you for stopping by, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Peace.